They say the Suez Canal is the lifeline of the world, but right now that lifeline is being held hostage. While the world was watching Gaza, the gate to global trade was slammed shut by Houthi drones. But here's the story no one is telling you. Israel just made a move to kick that door wide open by recognizing Somaliland as a sovereignty. Israel isn't just making a friend, they are building a forward sentinel right in the backyard of their biggest enemies. 45 minutes, that's how fast an Israeli strike can now reach the heart of the Houthi rebellion. But Egypt is not staying quiet. They have just surged 10,000 troops into Somalia to stop this deal from rewriting the map. This isn't just about borders. It's a billion-dollar battle between Trump, Elon Musk, and the rising powers of Africa. Today, we're exposing the secret deal for the Red Sea. The gate is being fought over, and the winner gets to decide who survives the 2026 economic shifts. Somaliland has acted like a real country for 33 years. Their own money, their own police, their own elections. But essentially zero recognition until now. Israel just handed them the one thing they've been begging for: legitimacy. And in return, Somaliland is giving Israel three critical assets: their deep water ports on the Red Sea, technology and health partnerships, whatever that means, and the real prize, a frontline view of Iran's allies in Yemen, just across the water. But you see, the second Haggisi started celebrating, weapons started moving. Across the Gulf of Aden, someone was preparing a response. Now, it just became Trump o'clock because it's getting wild. America has a base in this region, in Djibouti. And if you're wondering why Djibouti seems to have a lot of foreign troops on its soil, I explained the reason why in a separate video that you can find here on this channel. You see, in this region, China also exists, and the United States is looking for an exit. Enter a 4-kilometer Soviet-era runway in Somaliland called Berbera. You see, the United States military identified this piece of land years ago as an emergency landing site for space shuttles. And now, with Elon Musk in Trump's inner circle and SpaceX dominating the skies, that runway just became very interesting. When reporters asked President Donald Trump about Somaliland, he played dumb. Does anyone even know what Somaliland is? Well, you see, his administration just did two things that tell a different story. They killed legal protection for Somali immigrants in the United States. The old playbook burned. Trump's making new rules, and Somalia just realized they are losing the game. So what do they do next? Because we're getting to the part of the story that makes people uncomfortable. You see, Somalia's defense minister made an accusation that went viral across the world. He claims Israel's recognition comes with a hidden deal to resettle Palestinians from Gaza into Somaliland. Israel says no. Somaliland says no. But Somalia, they claim they have proof. And then this happens. Israel's foreign minister flies to Haggisi, not a Zoom call, an actual visit. He met with the president. They signed papers. They smelled for the cameras. What was in those documents? Because one group didn't wait to find out. The Houthis in Yemen, you know, Iran's guys, immediately declaring any Israeli presence in Somaliland a military target. And here's the translation if you're not very familiar with this kind of speak. If Israel opens an embassy, they'll blow it up. If they build a base, they'll strike it down. The Red Sea just became a potential war zone, stretching from Gaza all the way across to the Horn of Africa. And this is getting interesting, right? But also, this is where I'd like to say that if you've watched this far, you're probably interested in stories like this. Hi, my name is Chika, and I would love to have you as a part of my community. You can do so by liking this video so the algorithm knows that you enjoyed it, sharing it as far as you can so we can expand our reach as a community, and subscribe to this channel so you're updated on the latest drops whenever they happen. That said, let's wrap this up because the next part is critical for peace in the Red Sea, the Horn of Africa, and the Middle East at large that hasn't seen any peace in a long time. Because this is where we are right now. Somalia has cut all deals with the United Arab Emirates. Why? They think the Emirates helped orchestrate this whole thing. Somalia is now flying to Saudi Arabia trying to build a counter alliance. Turkey is backing Somalia. China is backing Somalia. But Israel and the UAE, they are locking arms with Somaliland. And that Soviet era runway, it's sitting right in the middle of it all. Now we're just waiting to see if SpaceX lands there first or if the Houthis hit it with a missile. The real question now becomes who's right or wrong. It's more, did Israel make a genius strategic move here? Or did they throw a grenade into the most dangerous shipping lane on earth? Let me know what you think of this move in the comment section. Drop genius or grenade in the comments and let me know your thoughts. My name is Chika, and if you've enjoyed this story, I will see you in the next one.